Hi, this is Rony Mullick, and you are watching the post market show. So, it was volatility, and it was volatility, the name of the game today. And obviously, we discussed this in the previous video as well that there was the RBI decision, interest rate decision coming out at 10 a.m. in the morning. So, markets are likely to remain volatile, especially for the next expiry day. So, I hope those who have followed that they did not make losses, so that was definitely there. And apart from that, we also had the US uh, interest rate not interest sorry inflation data coming out at 6 in the evening. That is also out, and it came slightly lower than expectation. So we will talk about all those. So let's start with the data. Why not? So let's come to the datas. Coming to the Indian data first. RBI interest rate decision is at 6.5 percentage, and it was expected 6.5 percentage. So there is status quo maintained as expected, and CRR is also at 4.5 percentage. So overall, no change happening over there, but it did make the markets quite volatile. We will be coming to that when we look at the intraday charts. Coming to the US inflation, good news there as well. Inflation is lower than expected. 3.3 percentage was the expectation. It came out at 3.2 percentage. That is definitely, I would say, good, but it is slightly higher than last time. So that is also to be taken into consideration, but still lower than expected. And US markets were on the rise after this data, but right now they are again, the upward rally that was there, that is being sold into right now. So we will be getting into that as well. So this is the overarching theme for the day. That's a data induced, a day is what I would say. So coming to Nifty, and it opened with a gap down, and as you can see, the markets at 10 o'clock, it was very, very volatile. Again, news days like these, no technical analysis or nothing would be followed. But once that volatility was over, market stabilized around 19,543. So that is, it was trading between 19,500 and 19,580 for the rest of the day. So that is the kind of situation in Nifty. The breakout which we were expecting, that did not happen, but markets remained, I would say, stable. It did not fall much, although it ended in 0.46 percentage in the red. Back Nifty had again a worse day, I would say, but thankfully it did take support around 44,500. And you can see Back Nifty opened with a gap down, then shot up immediately at 10 o'clock, then a huge fall towards towards 44,500, then again moving back up and coming down. So at one point it did break 44,500, and it came as close as 420, 10 levels, and then it slowly moved back up and stabilized around 44,500. 0.76 percentage. Our banking stocks had a bad day today, and mid caps, small caps are slightly down today, but not significant. Mid caps are just down by 0.08 percentage, whereas small caps are down by 0.25 percentage. So that is the situation. Sector wise, most of the sectors have ended in the red, but it was Nifty Media moving up by 6.63 percentage because of the Z and Sony merger that took place, and it was a deal which was going on for more than a year, and finally it materialized today. And Z, the stock has moved up by more than 10 percentage. So that is why the media stocks rallied so much. Apart from that, we had the metals up by 0.68 percentage, energy up by 0.34 percentage thanks to Reliance. Reliance is moving up because, if you remember, the crude oil prices in the international markets are moving higher. That means more profit margin for Reliance Industries. And rest all the stocks have ended in the red, but nothing has closed significantly in the red, in the sense all are between 0 and 1 percentage in the red. So stocks which move the highest, I would say, FMCG down by 0.91 percentage, pharma down by 0.7 percentage, Nifty Financial Services down by 0.77 percentage, and PSU banks also down today by 0.8 percentage. Talking about index movers, Reliance Industries contributing the highest point to Nifty on the upside, followed by IndusInd Bank, Other Enterprise, Titan, Adani Ports, M&M. And on the lower side, we have HDFC Bank, ICICI Bank, Kotak Bank, and ITC and Asian Paints. So these are the stocks which drag the Nifty down. Asian Paints is moving down because of same thing. It is using crude as a raw material, and crude prices rising is a negative factor for paint industries. So Asian Paints is slightly consolidating because of this situation. FII activities show that after many days, both of them has turned net buyers. FII is buying for 330 crores, DII buying for 700 crores, taking the net institutional figure to almost 1,000 crore positive. But still, markets have ended in the red, so that is interesting, definitely. Now coming to the US markets, let's see the impact of the inflation data on the US markets. So US inflation, after the data, US markets are interestingly moving down. It had shot up in the open, as you can see, two huge green candles, and then it has broke the day's low. It is coming and almost, yeah, it is coming down now with a lot of strength. Let's see if yesterday's closing or yesterday's low is held or not. That is not a good sign. We expected some kind of stability, up move maybe in the US market. That is not happening. Dow Jones is up by 0.3%, still it is falling as well, and Nasdaq is also up by 0.12%. Still you can see it has fallen from the levels which had opened previously. UK markets, French markets, and German markets all are in the positive right now, and French markets leading the most by 1.52%, followed by German markets 0.9% up, and UK markets are up by 0.44%. Asian markets are decent. I would say it is not bullish, neither bearish as well, because two of the indices, almost three of them have ended flat. Hong Kong, China, and Korean have ended flat. The Japanese markets are slightly up. That is the situation right now in the Asian markets, and yeah, that is there. Coming to the US VIX, US VIX is up by 0.919%, very slightly, nothing much to worry about. And India VIX is up today by 2.33%. So India VIX is remaining stable around 11 is what we are seeing for the last few days, if you have noticed. And crude oil prices are coming down 1.22% down after taking resistance around 84.5 levels. Gold prices are again stabilizing around 1918 levels, and dollar index is coming I would say it is stable right now. It did fall, but again it is back up. Overall 0.1% down. Indian rupee has gained strength. That is something good to see. So this is the situation. Let's look at Euro INR. Euro INR is also, I would say it's stable pretty much. Nothing much is happening over there. Now for tomorrow, we are having some data. Let's see what data is there. Yes, tomorrow the UK's GDP data coming out at 11:30 in the morning during market hours, and industrial production is data, and manufacturing production is Indian manufacturing production is coming out at 5:30 after market hours, and nothing much, yeah, nothing else is of that importance. Okay, these are the data to be looked out for tomorrow, and the price levels. We're not getting into open interest because it's Thursday, and open interest will take time to build up for the next week, so we will be skipping it for the time being. And right now Nifty looks stable at 19,500 and above, although it's multiple time it has been tested, but markets have moved up. At least for today it did move up from 19,500, so there seems to be some kind of buying pressure coming out at 19,500 levels. So let's see that stabilizes. And Nifty is still has come below the trend line, which we were expecting to not come, but that has come. So now again we have to, let's extend this trend line for a bit and see how it is going. Yes, so we have to expect or we have to wait for a strong again another closing above the trend line. Let's see, and that can take the markets higher. On the upside, there are levels of 19,566, 19,675. Downside 19,430 is a strong support which I'm looking at, followed by 19,330. So those are way down, I would say. Back Nifty looks kind of bearish because it did close at almost kind of a lowest point of the day. 44,500 still acting as support. Good to see that. So once that is broken, this low 3rd August low will be tested 44,270, and then the strong support is at 44,150. Upside 44,770, 45,74. These are the levels to watch out in Bank Nifty. Now, tomorrow being an Friday, Fridays are what? Fridays are usually volatile. We have seen that. So it is good to, if you are taking a trend following trade, definitely wait for the second half of the day, and that can lead to some kind of trends. And today being a non-trending day, tomorrow the chances of the trend to be there is very much there. So I hope get a trending day tomorrow. And apart from that, markets are kind of, I would say, volatile, but it's not moving anywhere. It looks like it's consolidating with a lot of volatility, so keep that in mind while doing the trades like today. But today's volatility won't be there tomorrow because it was a data induced volatility. But tomorrow US markets are something interesting to look at because it opened with a lot of strength. It was moving up, but now it is coming down with a lot of strength. The day's open was broken, the day's low was broken. It is falling, and depending on how the US markets closes, our markets will be opening tomorrow. So keep an eye out for that as well. So that is all from my side. Thank you for watching and have a very good night.